Something that we don't take into consideration is that when the power goes out, sure, you could walk around the house with a flashlight. Absolutely. But what are you going to do if you need to go to the store? What if there's something that you need to buy? What if you go all the way to the grocery store like I did in 2012 during Hurricane Sandy, and we're all walking around with our credit cards and debit cards, but there's no power? See, the grocery store that I went to, yeah, they had a generator, but that was just to keep the lights on. It was cash only for the time being because credit cards and debit cards were electronic transactions. Electronic transactions cannot be made without electricity. So it was cash only. And I remember seeing a lot of people pull up to the grocery store in their brand new BMWs and whatnot. Men getting out of their cars with their suits. Women getting out of their cars with their fancy Louis Vuitton bags. Very clearly, middle class, upper middle class. People that were not financially struggling, but all they had were pieces of plastic which supposedly have their currency. But they couldn't use their credit cards, they couldn't use their debit cards. So one might say, not that serious, not that big of a deal. Could very easily just stop by the bank really quick before you go to the grocery store. Use your debit card to withdraw a little bit of cash. But again, that requires electricity. What if the power is out? I'm not talking about just a simple power out just because there's a storm. I'm talking about a really bad hurricane, something that did quite a bit of damage, and a lot of people are struggling. Now, granted, that was really only a week and a half or a 2-week long period, very far from the financial hardships people have been going through this year, practically the entire year. But the point I'm trying to get across is, without power, you can't make electronic transactions. And I saw a lot of people who make pretty decent paychecks momentarily struggling. It wasn't necessarily because of their finances, but it was because of their inability to get their hands on cash. There were a lot of people who could not get the food that they needed, the water that they needed, the supplies that they needed at the grocery store because they were so reliant on their little pieces of plastic. Swipe, 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 swipe. Bing, bang, boom. It's easy. Simple. Don't even have to think about it. It doesn't require preparation to just swipe a little card. But what happens if your ability to swipe that card goes away temporarily? What if that happens? And you need cash. You cannot make any move without the cash. And you can't get the cash because the ATMs aren't working. Sure, you can drive out of town or elsewhere where ATMs are working, where maybe the power isn't down. But imagine having to go for a drive just to get cash and not just simply being able to stop at the bank really quick or just pay with your credit card or debit card. That's why I think it's vital to stack a little bit of cash alongside your silver and your gold. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The reason that you're stacking some cash and the reason that you're stacking some precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you.